Hello, everyone. My name is Jason Blackman. I'm 49 years old. I'm from New Albany, Indiana, which is right across the river from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm the youngest of four kids and the only one lucky enough to be born with PKD. I have a healthy, amazing 13-year-old son and a very amazing, supportive, wonderful wife. I was diagnosed at birth with CDA, which is congenital dyserythropoietic and I'm transfusion dependent. My childhood was filled, like a lot of yours, with transfusions and monthly, more and more doctor's visits. When I was 7, I had my spleen removed and I have a giant scar uh, right on my stomach that I tell people came from a shark bite, so I can seem a lot cooler than I am. Uh, um, for the next 5 years after that, I was put on Desferal for iron overload, and I wore a machine that pumped it into me. I wore it on a belt 5 nights a week for 5 years. So it was a lot of shots. Life expectancy was always kind of daunting. It was never expected to outlive my childhood, and in a lot of ways, I really haven't, as you can tell by all the toys surrounding me. I played tennis, baseball, basketball, track. I ran across country. I played drums for a moderately successful band. But at age 40, it all kind of changed. My health declined, and I was now a single dad with full custody of a little boy, and the anxiety and panic attacks were fierce, which is one reason I'm not there with you guys today. My brain and blood like to have lots of battles to see which one could make me feel the worst. And honestly, at age 40, the finish line seemed pretty close. Trips to the emergency room and bad insurance caused me to sell my house and most of my 152 Bitcoin that I'd originally bought for only $13 each, um, which sucked. 4 years ago, I joined a CDA Facebook group and found out about a study. I signed up for it, figuring I should help. I got a shock. I had a genetic test done, and it revealed I actually had PKD. I was still a genetic unicorn, just with different shoes. I was offered the Agios trial and initially was on the placebo. After a few months, I was transitioned or transferred to the real deal, the real medicine. My baseline hemoglobin went from 7.2, which was my normal, to about 8.4, which is kind of my new normal after several months. I joined some PKD Facebook groups, and after a while, I did a lot of research, and all the groups they were immediately helpful and welcoming. A year or so ago, I made my first real contact with someone who also has this disease. I talked with Tamara on the phone, and after 48 years of being the only one, I found a rare sister. I finally someone that understood what I was going through personally. And after the phone call, I wept. I am a crier, which, again, if I was there with you all, I would be hugging and crying on everybody and an absolute mess. Uh, I'm now part of this great, amazing, rare family, and I'm here for each and every one of you. Now, when the blood tests are ruthless, and sometimes they take up to 27 vials, and the MRI machine is claustrophobic and anxiety and panic triggering for me. I think of the kids, your kids. I keep pictures of the PKD kids on the phone, not in a creepy old man way, but just in a way to gather strength. I'm doing this, like so many of you, so they don't have to. I look forward to the future for them, a future without needles and fatigue, without bone pain, a future where they can live longer almost feels like a part of me will live longer. Um, Thank you to everyone. And if there's anything I can do to help, I will. Take care, and I love you all.